delicious.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, this one launches the nostalgic feels. It's the first commercial for Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. Now it's a commonplace idea to see your favorite lovable characters beat the shit out of each other, but back then, seeing these cuddly cute balls skip was pretty shocking when it was followed by this. Good lord! Suddenly it's Joaquin Phoenix from Gladiator looking over an enchanted bloodbath.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo.
What I like is before you realize it's all going this direction, it just looks like Mario snapped at Yoshi. What the hell did he do? Did he have a flashback to when he was a baby and Yoshi failed to protect him? Never forgive, asshole!
You're a dickhead, Mario!
You're the dickhead!
I'll beat the shit out of you! Yeah, you want some of this?
10 points to whoever threw Pikachu twice, by the way. Why were they even skipping if they were just gonna fight? Is it like a Clockwork Orange where Mario knew he was gonna jack them up? I was calm on the outside, but thinking all at the time. So now it was Yoshi, the general, saying what to do and what not to do. Well, I vivid what to do. Couldn't you just get revenge by dropping him off another cliff? We know the Yoshi species are like socks to you. Ultra-violent as hell, but pretty funny too. This commercial hits hard in the laughs.
Only on Nintendo 64.
I was cured, all right.
Where's the ring? Here's the ring. Ring pop.
Hey kids, wanna eat your bling? Seek help and then seek a ring pop.
Will you wear my ring? Ring pop.
It's a lollipop without a stick. A ring of flavor you can lick.
It's a catchy jingle on a typical setup, but it is one of those few commercials that had me constantly asking the question, what happened after? I know these are just playful scenarios to set up jokes, but what if they didn't cut away? How would the rest of these scenes play out?
Will you wear my ring? Ring pop.
Seriously, where's the ring though?
Well,
You kept a box behind your back saying, will you wear my ring? You do not screw with a girl when it comes to this!
Well, I got some Tootsie Rolls if you're interested in any of those.
Oh look, I can turn it around and wear it on the inside.
What does that have to do with... Oh!
Where's the ring? Here's the ring. Ring pop.
Okay, what the hell? You told me there was a ring, I thought I was fighting the school bully. I was pissing myself with fear when it was all just a pun for edible jewelry.
Ring pop.
Yeah, here's your pop.
You wear a ring around your finger, ring pop.
I love the way your ring looks. I love the way my ring tastes. Ring pop.
My life as a toddler and tiara is scarring, but at least I have ring pop! Julie, are you getting candy on your walkway clothes? No, Mom! You better not, chubby thighs.
Nevertheless, it's a cute commercial for a cute product.
So now you can get off the stick and get a ring.
Oh!
Can I get some milk, please?
She got the last one.
Believe it or not, there was a time when the funniest commercials you could watch were milk commercials. Yeah, in the early 90s, milk sales were down, so the California Milk Processor Board hired renowned advertising agency Goodby Silverstein and Partners to make milk, well, kinda cool. But how do you do that? It's milk. I mean, this was their advertising campaign before.
Milk does the body good.
Clearly it didn't have that big an effect. But with the catchphrase of only 2 words, got milk, suddenly milk was hilarious.
Got milk?
If Santa didn't get some with his cookies, he'd steal your friggin' tree. Think you've died and gone to heaven? Not when you have giant cookies and no cartons of milk to wash it down with.
Wait a minute. Where am I?
Got milk?
The best ones often tricked you, so you didn't even know you were watching a milk commercial until the very end. One of them you think is an Oreo commercial trying to find a name for the product.
Wafericious, Twisto cookie, Chocolama.
But when an advertiser wants to drink down his mouthful.
What about you, Hurley?
Oreo.
But in that case, wasn't it good that he didn't have milk? Still better than this.
Milk does the body good.
Another is particularly cruel, making you think it's a Trix commercial.
Tricks are for kids.
Today.
They're for rabbits.
Oh, that hurts so good. Next time try a better costume than Kenny from Half-Baked. These ads were so popular, they were even being mentioned by
Got milk?
CG Vagingerginas. But by far the best is the one that started it all. An obsessed fan of Alexander Hamilton. Still obsessed. Makes a peanut butter sandwich when a radio call-in contest asks for $10,000 who shot it.
Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? All right, let's go to the phones and see who's out there.
Hello, for $10,000. Who shot... Excuse me? I'm sorry, maybe next time.
Got milk?
My God, is that brilliant! By far the greatest Got Milk commercial, and probably one of the greatest commercials of all time. I mean, it's absolutely genius. Who the hell directed that? No.
That's right, critic. You're bae.
Sweet heavenly Christ, you directed this masterpiece?
Oh, sure, but I don't really see it as a masterpiece.
How can't you? It's one of the most famous commercials of all time.
Yeah, but that was the old bae, the one that still put out quality and new things. Today's bae would just do the usual shit. In fact, in honor of its 24th anniversary...
Very random number.
I've reshot the commercial to reflect my current style.
You didn't.
I did.
You broke what wasn't broken.
I prefer blew up, but both work. Take a look.
That was Annoying Boy Says No for 2 hours. And now for today's sexy question. Who was responsible for writing the legend of King Arthur?
I know the answer. It was Transformers covering up a drunk Merlin.
Oh, that's so correct. You win.
Me.
Now I'll shower in milk against a blazing sunset in slow-mo.
Got milk?
No, but you will.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna drink a Bud Light.
Bud Light is awesome.
So?
Not only did that make no sense, but you let a product placement get in the way of another product placement!
Oh, you're too kind.
I'm just gonna pretend in a parallel universe you're listening to me.
I've been getting that a lot lately.
Well, even though times change, great commercials always last.
Got milk?
Attention, attention, family thinks high toy prices are joke.
Oh no! This was an ad for a department store called Zellers, and while it's cool to get Batman and Robin in there, the way they're represented is kind of odd.
Attention, attention, family thinks high toy prices are joke.
Okay, I don't know why the Batcave has an announcer, but he does not sound very excited to be that announcer. I would be ecstatic if Batman picked me for that job, you unenthusiastic dick.
Drop your punchline, Joker.
Whoa, I know the Joker's supposed to be excitable, but hummingbirds made out of jello don't move like that.
Drop your punchline, Joker.
Too late, Batman! I'm all cartilage!
Listen, folks, only at Zellers are you protected by...
And what's up with Batman's voice? It sounds more like his grandpa on 1920s radio.
Drop your punchline, Joker.
He's pulling a 22 skidoo!
Only at Zellers are you protected by...
The law of Toyland. Nobody beats Zellers' prices on toys. Nobody.
Yeah, that's great. Is this crime really Batman or Joker worthy? I feel like this was at the lower end of anarchy and chaos.
Hot Wheels are just $1.77 each.
Next, I'll tell them that Walmart's prices are suitable at best. Suitable! Their weird-ass Ren and Stimpy animation close out what was already a surreal Bat experience.
You're protected at Zellers because the lowest price is the law.
Oh, my imaginary spine I don't have! Odd to say the least, but still contains a lot of energy for a few yucks.
Holy one-liner, Batman!
What? It's Zellers. Robin ain't bringing his A material to this.
Meet the Pretenders.
Here's a cute idea. I think. Honestly, it's kind of weird. They're the Purr-tenders, cats that can't get adopted, so they disguise themselves as other animals. You know, because a toucan and a duck have a better chance of getting bought over a cat. Hey, we had to work with this dumbass pun. This is the best we could do with it. Brilliant, isn't it? Just your basic-ass doll you can get anywhere, but throw a 2-cent mask on him and suddenly there's a gripping story.
You're the best bunny ever. purr? You're not a bunny. You're a cat.
I was blacklisted during the McCarthy era. They'll only buy scripts from me if they think I'm a bunny.
You're such a cute mouse. Hey, you're a cat.
How dumb are you? A mouse? It's a cat! They eat mice! This was such a weak-ass idea, they had to downplay their toy appearance in Burger King meals.
What do you think it could be?
It might be linguini.
Linguini. Yeah, Pretenders would be impressive if you thought you were getting linguini.
Bucket rainbow. Yeah.
Were you dropped?
Firefly.
It's the Pretenders. 4 furry cats who pretend to be a dog, a duck, a mouse, and a bunny.
Honestly, I prefer the linguini.
Bucket rainbow.
What are you on? A little too complicated for my taste, but I guess it's adorable enough.
Don't tell, okay? Don't worry, it'll be our secret.
The Pretenders from Fisher-Price, each sold separately.
Bucket of rainbows, what the hell?
I am the Eliminator.
You know, sweaty muscles in front of dry ice can sell idiots anything.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Check out this ad for an unimpressive toy called the Eliminator.
I bring you 7 awesome solving weapons all in one. The power dagger.
A plastic knife that doesn't cut. Hyped.
The power sword.
That is literally the same thing.
The laser sword.
I think your sister in college would get better use out of that than you.
The army machine gun.
Yeah, I have one of those too. It's called a flashlight. It's a flashlight!
The bayonet machine gun.
Again, a flashlight!
The cyber gun.
I think I'm putting together who this toy was intended for.
Alone they're incredible. Together they're unstoppable.
You didn't even name 7. 7 was complimenting yourself.
Together they're unstoppable.
Alone, they're cheap Taiwan plastic. What other weak-ass weapons are on that thing?
The whisk. The ice cream scoop. The electric toothbrush. And the thing the father tried to sell in Gremlins. Cool!
A little funny for its cheesiness, but still a lame-ass toy.
The Eliminator TS7. 7 awesome weapons with light and sound. Batteries not included. If you can't find it, it's because it's also your mom's dildo!
Mr. Warburton, there's a Mr. the Frog here to see you.
Mr. Warburton?
Okay, I know the Muppets have had their ups and downs in the past, but what the hell are they doing here?
Is it true you're bringing out a giant crumpet?
Yes, but...
Well, sir, you have given me a fantastic idea for a Muppet Extravaganza.
A giant crumpet. That's giving you the idea for a Muppet Extravaganza. And he ain't kidding. Look at the size of this production.
They're thick and super fluffy. Ooh, I know what that feels like.
It's time to get them toasted. Most sensational.
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive, funny, and the Muppets are great, but it's friggin' crumpets! So it rhymes with Muppet. Great. It's still just a goddamn British pastry. It really doesn't deserve this much attention. Imagine there was a product called Humpet Condoms. Would they be like, our show bombed and so now we're doing this, yay! Some of it even seems out of character, like there's a friggin' Muppet death on screen. Watch!
They're bigger than my grandma.
They taste so heavenly.
I don't know why they're called...
Oh my god! It's not like a safe falls on him real quick. No, you see that thing struggle while being devoured. It's kind of gruesome.
They taste so heavenly.
Oh god, no! I'm the last of my kind! Oh sweet Jesus, that's where Skeeter went!
It's time to hit the Arndale.
It even ends on, well, kind of a raunchy note.
Oh no, where's Mr. Warburton?
So, is it true you're the world's biggest supplier of crumpets?
Okay, I do not want to think of Miss Piggy's sexual assaults. Just because you're a woman and a pig doesn't make it any less Harvey Weinsteinish. Do pigs in space, not pigs in jail. Again, the commercial's fine, I guess, but why throw this much money into a lavish production for British crumpets? Have things really gotten that bad for the Muppets? Crumpets? Goddamn crumpets? Are you shitting me? We're the friggin' Muppets, not Teletubbies!
I think if you consider...
No! My grandfather was an old Jewish sock, and he came to this country to uphold our the Frog name! You don't give me better deals, you're letting a generation of fabric down!
Look, if you just think about it...
Oh, I see. You want me to think about it. Well, think about this, Larry. My banjo rainbow connecting to what's left of your balls! No crumpets! Nancy?
Yes, Mr. F?
Could you run down to Binny's and get me another 6-pack of Hoppin' Frog beer?
Don't you think you've had enough, Mr. F?
I'll tell you when I've had enough!
You washed up bastard!
When did the rainbow fade? Wow, I got really depressing on that one, didn't I? Well, here's hopefully a more chipper commercial to make you feel better. You were still thinking about Kermit, weren't you? So was I. Okay, here's something more chipper. A delightful little doggy. Oh, aren't you the cutest little thing? Oh my god, you're the most adorable little guy. Oh, yes, you are. You're so adorable, they're just kind of keeping the camera on you, aren't they? Yeah, just, not really saying anything, not hearing any announcers. Guess they're just banking on your cuteness. Okay, I can go with that. You're the cutest little guy. You're the most adorable little thing in the world. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, Christ. Oh, shit. Holy, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? What the hell? What?
Please give us a pound, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
What in fluffy shit was that? Is this a terrorist hostage video for Petsmart? What was this even for? RSPCA? What? Let me look that up. An animal welfare charity in Britain. Oh, of course! When you're doing crumpets, you're all Muppets and dancing, but when you're doing PSAs, you're killing dogs! New Canada! Just listen to the wording they use in this.
Please give us a pound, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
Are they trying to get across the message that if you give them the money, they'll be able to stop cruelty to animals? Was that what they were trying to get across?
Well, you failed miserably.
Yeah, it doesn't come across that way at all. They literally say, give us a pound or we'll pull the trigger. I would think this is a gritty reboot of Cats and Dogs directed by Christopher Nolan. They don't even say what RSPCA stands for. Well, in my mind, it stands for really shitty puppy crucifying assholes. This got such a negative backlash that they cut down the PSA and had a kid sing how much is that doggy in the window while answering how much a dog really does cost. Yeah, don't forget to include the funeral, you sick shits. In fact, that ironically contradicts the last one they did. Where this one says don't spend the cash if you can't afford it, the other one says give us the cash or you'll see Benji's brains. Okay, I'm done with this one. It's horrible, it doesn't get the point across, it's just disturbing. Please show me a different one to watch.
Those lonely pound puppies really...
Oh, don't show me that! No!
Pound puppy, I'm so glad to find you. Put that lonely puppy pound behind you.
Okay, come on. Maybe I won't think of the PSA. Pound puppies. Pound. Give us a pound or we'll pull the trigger. I'm sorry, you're cute, but I need time.
It's the Mickey Mouse talking phone.
Ah, the Mickey Mouse phone. I think a lot of kids had this.
Mickey, come over for a potty.
Kid, you are way too young to be into Mickey Mouse watching you potty. Also, you sound relatively disinterested in it.
Mickey, come over for a potty.
To be fair, it's better than this obviously confused kid.
Hi, wrong number.
Who says that to a character phone? That's like playing Mario Brothers and saying, this has nothing to do with plumbing.
I can have a talk with Mickey Mouse from anywhere inside my house.
That was Mickey Mouse, huh? Sounds more like a drunken old lady shouting obscenities. Don't laugh at her, it only makes her drink more. Okay, I sound nothing like Snow White, but I'm a woman. That should fool you at this age.
I love you, Snow White.
When I die, my favorite friend, Donald Duck's on the other end.
That was one of the Martians from Mars Attacks. 3 out of 3 wrong, that's pretty impressive. Let's be honest, this project would be a lot more fun if they brought in even more interesting Disney characters. I think there's a good variety you can choose from.
Hello, this is Bambi. My mother and I are...
Hello, this is Judge Frollo. My sexual lust for gypsy girls half my age burns like hell's fire.
Hello, we're the cast from Song of the South.
Still a neat idea for a toy, just not advertised very well.
Talk to 6 different Disney pals on the Mickey Mouse talking phone. Batteries not included from Hasbro Preschool.
Hello, we the crows from Dumbo.
Tiger puts arcade action in the palm of your hand.
I think that's a lie.
Games like Mega Man 2. Fight your way through 8 stages of play as you attempt to defeat the villainous Dr. Wily.
Wow, what is this? One whole bit?
games like Double Dragon 2. Billy Lee returns as you use your incredible ninja acrobatics.
Yeah, what acrobats are those? Extending one arm and one leg while your dick magically disappears? Extreme! Look at this. It's so lame they have to focus on the kids moving around because there's no excitement in the game itself. If you saw any kid moving like this while playing a Tiger game, you'd think he was having an epileptic episode.
Defeat the ultimate villain, the Black Shadow Boss.
Kid's so jacked up he gets excited about golf. Yeah, there's friggin' golf! But not just any golf, Lee Trevino's fighting golf. So you know they mean the real shit!
Choose between 2 levels of difficulty as you select your own golf clubs, control the strength of your swing, and the direction of the ball.
I'm already asleep hearing these exciting selections, and this kid's hopping all over the place.
Video excitement in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, that looks like a kid playing handheld golf over there.
Also available, Batman, Afterburner, Super Sprint, and Simon's Quest.
Piss on those games! This kid has Lee Trevino's fighting golf! And yes, your jealousy arouses me.
As you complete 18 holes of championship golf.
Dumb ad for a dumb product. Nothing much to it.
Tiger LCD video games. Video excitement in the palm of your hand.
Turn up the fun with ball sack.
No, boy.
Put the ball sack balloon in the sack. Blow it up now. Give it a whack. What? Turn up the fun with ball sack. Hit it.
Hey, look. Ball sack sucked off a fire hydrant. That's too crazy for even me to make a joke about it. I don't think this could get more abstractly perverted. Up, spoke too soon.
Here's my little buddy, the ball sack rat.
Ice Cube ball sacks are where it's at.
Did he say Ice Cube ball sacks are where it's at?
Ice Cube ball sacks are where it's at.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, you know what? These commercials are innocent enough. I shouldn't read too many innuendos into them. It's immature and it's been done to death. I should really just grow the hell up. So, let's move on to the next one.
The name of the game is Ball Buster. It's a family game, fun for children. And for adults, it's exciting.
Oh, come on.
You make strategic offensive and defensive moves, then try to bust your opponent's balls.
Oh, come on!
It's as easy as checkers.
Except Kevin Spacey likes to play this one more.
It's acting like pool. You're a ball buster.
You know what you're doing. I know what that wink means. You know what you're doing.
Ball buster.
You know, it'd be easier to get through if the narrator didn't salivate every time he talked about it.
Ball buster. And for adults, it's exciting. Try to bust your opponent's balls.
Oh, I think I can hear his tongue on that one.
A great new game from Mego.
You know what, though? I think I did okay. Yeah, every year there's always a commercial like this with heavy sexual innuendos, and you know what? I think I stayed pretty mature. I'm patting myself on the back this year. I'm patting myself on the back. I'm a bigger person than I thought.
What do you call the new water and ooze blasting oozinator?
Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 no, 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 no.
Oh, yeah! Bleh!
Oh my God!
Gross! Disgusting! And of course, awesome! The new oozinator blaster from Super Soaker.
Nope. No. I am not saying a thing. I am not saying a thing. You hear me? Not a goddamn word. But you think way too highly of me if you think I'm not gonna re-edit this in a humorous way. Not saying a thing. Not saying a thing. Totally shut. Not saying a thing.
You, your kids, and your Johnson.
The Wonder Boner. My wife would like that.
There. Not a word. Final verdict, Oozinator is a fine commercial. It just has the misfortune of coming across the wrong way. I mean, damn it!
Oozinator blaster from Super Soaker.
Oh, cut away, you green goblin dick! Oh my God, this Atari commercial is amazing. I really mean amazing. It's actually so good, it's hard to believe it's real.
Hey!
Yeah?
You look like a real jerk.
I already believe every commercial should start off that way.
So what you doing?
Well, Muffy, Buffy, Biff Jr. and I are going on our Sunday drive.
Oh, no, you ain't. you're gonna play pole position!
What? Whoa! What? Whoa! What? Whoa! What? Whoa! What? Whoa! What? Whoa! Yes! I will totally buy this game even though I haven't seen any footage of it yet. Yes! What even is it? Pole position? Sure, it's bought. Actually, it looks really crappy. I don't care. It's bought. I have no idea why an explosion changed the logo on that sign, and I don't care. Pole position! I went through pole position.
What a lovely day! Pole position from Atari. It'll bust your crank and leave skid marks on your soul.
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was so amazing. It's like Suburban Commando if it was Suburban Commando. It's just phenomenal. The comedy, the energy, the over-the-top 80s of it all, it's pure perfection. And I think at the heart of it is that guy, that punk-ass narrator. He is just so aggressively random. He calls this dude a jerk and then he rewards him. And he's so hostile to this quiet, non-threatening family. I have no idea what this guy would do in everyday situations. All I can say is, I want to see this guy's style of madness in every commercial. Hey! You look like real jerks! So what you doing?
Oh, well, we're going to a family reunion.
Shut up! You're fighting dinosaurs now! Hey, jerk! What you doing?
I got sweet potato yams made from potatoes.
Shut up! You're going up against killer skeletons! Hey, jerk! What you doing?
Well, I've got some...
Shut up! You're in a volcano! Hey, jerk! Shut up! Space! Hey, jerk! What you doing?
Oh, I just made pie.
Actually, it sounds really nice.
It's apple pie.
That's my favorite.
Would you like a slice?
Please. That's delicious.
Oh, thank you. You know, the secret ingredient...
Not to bring down the mood, but I think I killed your entire family.
What?
Yeah. I gave one to a T-Rex, a skeleton killed another, one of them melted, another's in space, I killed your dog. Pretty much everything you cherished is gone.
Well, I'm
sorry. I get carried away sometimes. But hey, have you ever played Atari Pole Position?
No.
It's a lot of fun. You should try it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go away and be a voice. You had really nice pie. Sorry I killed your family.
Okay. I'll check out Atari Pole Position.
It's really good. Wow. Again, I went really dark on that one. Really dark. I'm the nostalgia critic, and I don't know why I look forward to this every year. I think I'm sick. Really sick. Goddamn Crumpets, are you shitting me? We're the freaking Muppets, not Teletubbies! No! No! My grandfather!
Try to bust your opponent's balls. Mouse.